come on. Oh, because the Whitey Show, the Whitey Show, the Whitey Show.
What a show?
The Whitey Show, the Whitey Show.
Whitey Show. I'm the review who loves to say son of a bitch. The same review who hates most Nintendo shit. I'm the one who calls games for what they are. I even own a 360 and hate Gears of War. Guy who spends his money on games, fucking cars. Just a funny guy who became a YouTube star. Looking for better reviews than IGN. Don't look far, just give me a shot. Going gone hard.
So the story of this game is basically there's two gods, and they don't like each other. One really ugly bitch god that somehow became hot, you know how they always do their thing, and one god that's on your side who wants you to, you know, free the land of the evilness and all that stuff. So the story is, you know, basic. The reason for the story is pretty much to build upon you freeing the land of all darkness. That's pretty much what your god wants you to do. The other god wants to kill you. It's a pretty decent story, good voice acting, as far as I'm concerned. It's not bad. And it really gives you like good mission objectives that make you feel like you're actually doing something. The graphics are actually pretty good. They have very good detail on the character, and they have pretty good detail on most things, you know? I mean, the houses look nice, the sky looks kind of plain, but all the effects look really nice, the lava looks really cool. I mean, the graphics to me are actually really well done, and there's nothing really to complain about. The animations are smooth, maybe a little clunky at some points, but what game isn't really, let's be honest. The interface for the map is not the greatest, I'm not gonna lie, but it's definitely not the worst. I've seen worse in maps, trust me. So, in all, the graphics are actually one of the best things about this game. I think they're very well done, and I'm pretty sure this was by a budget company. They did actually really good job with this, as one of their first games, I think, actually. The gameplay here is a mixed bag. If you don't mind repetitiveness, this game is for you. For me, I'm a Dynasty Warriors fan, so repetitiveness is very hard to come by. This game has all your little things, including stealth, which isn't the best in this game, but well done. What the game features the most, definitely, is the blood and the gore. That was its main selling point. I think it does it very well. It doesn't. Some people say it doesn't over it. I mean, sure. I mean, you cut them open and you see like guts and shit. I mean, sure, but really, it's brutality. And back in this day, that's how it is. You know, with goblins, you cut them in half. Blood spills everywhere. That's how it rolls, right? So I really think the blood and gore isn't something you should really complain about. I actually love it. So then we have, some people don't like the button sequences. That's for some people. I certainly do, and they're a lot easier in this game than, say, God of War. So I'll show you some of that. So these are the button sequences I was talking about. If you played God of War or pretty much any action game these days, you click a button in a certain order, and then you usually tap a button to finish them off. They're in this game. They're pretty brutal, actually. I really like them. Stabbed in the back. Oh, I'm riding you like a cowboy there, and pow! Right in the brain. And then a few times in the throat. And that's what I like to call a button sequence. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I mean, I like the button sequences since they're so raw. I love the stealth because really it gives you a really big upper hand. Now, the actual combat, I'll show you now. There's a few, in the beginning you basically are very few, you know, counters. I mean, moves. But as you grow, you start gaining more moves. Oh my fucking god. Okay, bad idea. I should have watched out for the guy that calls extra troops. Run. What I really like is the amount of enemies on screen. In the big battles later on, there's about 6-7 big battles. You have at least 1,000 people on screen fighting each other. At least, if not more. And you have dragons up in the sky. I don't know if you can see my dragon. He's somewhere. I have 2 dragons. They're usually flying around. Oh my god, still chasing. Okay, well, I'll practice on this. So, The combat is basic, but you can add in your, you level up like that. Right there was the move, and then what I like to call the finisher. If this guy lets me. Okay, I can't do a finisher on that guy. I'll do one on him. Come on. Okay. There's one. Oh, when the head pops off. So the gameplay is definitely awesome. And there's my dragon. You summon dragons. You make an army. The basic idea is that you go to an enemy base where they kidnap your soldiers, break them out, kill all the bad guys, and then that base is now under your control. So now you have a bigger army / new base to control, and you're starting your way to make your ultimate army to face their army of hell. It's a cool idea, and it works really well. There he is, you motherfucker! You're not calling back up no more, bitch. It's a really cool idea to have. I love going different places, taking over shit, because I'm a real big RTS fan. So it feels like that sometimes. What the fuck? He's still alive? So not anymore. But yeah, the gameplay is repetitive because basically, no matter how many times you kill, after 500 kills, which you'll get in probably the first island like me, and 250 finishers, really the gameplay kind of feels repetitive because you're not gaining anything no matter how many guys you kill. I felt that an RPG option would have been nice, like getting more health or more mana, but I never felt like it was so repetitive I couldn't play. It's just sometimes when I'm like right now, I'm just fucking around and beating the shit out of these guys. So another really cool feature is the mana, which I mentioned. You have ice, lightning, and fire. So I'll do fire first. Well, I can't change, so basically he lights the motherfuckers on fire. It's a very cool feature, helps a lot with enemies with shields since they're really powerful because of their shields with gay. But what do you call it? Ice is even better because it actually freezes the enemy, which it's awesome. Like you're like Iceman or something. I guess that's it for gameplay. I mean, this is what you do. You see the markers, the red ones. You go to each red one. You sneak in sometimes. Sometimes you just go full frontal. You take over the place, and then you're pretty much good. You know what I'm saying? You just take over the place, and then you have that army. The more army you gain, then you summon dragons to help you and aid in battle, and then you do the big battles, which are the main feature of the game. Big battles are huge. The enjoyability is good. I mean, it's a 9 to 12 hour game, if you ask me, which is fair enough. I mean, some people like even longer, but to me that's, fair. Speedrun can be done in even less time, 6 hours I hear, which is reasonable. If you know where to go, I mean, it'll only take you so long. So, it's fun to play. You can play it over again. I mean, I played it once, and I'm definitely going to play it again. Probably not right away, but I definitely want to play it again. I had a lot of fun. Plus, there's always achievements to gain on hard mode, and it's just a lot of fun. So if you like what you see, buy it. It's $30 now in GameStop. Yes, GameStop, the evil store. $30 to $25 on eBay, and other places is about the same. So that's it. Viking Battle for Asgard. I hope I said that right. For the Xbox 360, and it's also on the PS3. Enjoy the review, and Mr. Warrior is out.